Happy to have back with us. He's at the door, reminding me of old times. But he's actually the spiritual leader of Mount Horeb congregation. And he comes back over and he's back being the shamus at Bethel Hill. We are very proud of him and what he's doing with that congregation. We talked about looking at periods of growth when we were opening congregations and then decline. What he's done to turn that congregation around. I was there last summer for a beautiful wedding and all the renovation that's going on. If you haven't been to Mount Horeb in a long time, to see what they've done is just always been a beautiful Sephardic style congregation with the beam in the center of the synagogue. But they've done a beautiful job, and I think it's under Rabbi's leadership. And not only is he doing that, we said, within his congregation and community, but he's also in the process of becoming a New York City chaplain at the hospital. So when you're in the hospital and they call for the rabbi and you say, Rabbi, walk in the door. You know, I wanted the rabbi. I'm the rabbi. So, with that rabbi, it is 11.
Total of everyone. I just want to, on behalf of Mount Horeb congregation, I greet you, Shalom Aleichem, and I bring greetings from the president of Mount Horeb, Mordecai Ben Yair, and anyone else there. Since this is a theme of the political activists, and this is my first time that I had the opportunity to be with you, to commemorate the chief rabbi, Levi Ben Levi, and his work and his life dedication to the way of life is you see it, throughout. Is exemplary, It's really a way that we, rabbis, are committed to this way of life. And without further ado, I just want to express my thoughts on this. Shalom Aleichem, son of daughters in Israel. Giving praises to the Almighty God in memory of our Chief Rabbi, W.A. Matthew, and to the Chief Rabbi, Levi Ben Levi, who we today acknowledge as one of political activists in our community. To the International Israelite Rabbinical Board, President Rabbi Shlomo Ben Levi, and to the local Israelite Rabbinical Board, President Rabbi Eliyahu Ben Behuda, and to the Dean, who is not present here, of the Israelite Academy, Rabbi Baruch Ben Yehuda. And to all distinguished rabbis and guests, I greet you, Shalom Aleichem. I just want to say this morning, or this afternoon rather, that we, the rabbis of the graduate class of 2000, would not have been here if it was not possible for the Chief Rabbi Levi Ben Levi vision to continue the legacy of his teacher, the Chief Rabbi W.A. Matthew. I see his vision, Chief Rabbi Levi, as a political move to further move Israel into a position where the whole nation, and for that matter, the whole world is watching. I'm referring to the wonderful news within the community, in our community, we just saw. Rabbi Shlomo, Rabbi Vinay, Rabbi Gershom, and many more have caused the political world to stop and take notice that we have a body and we also have a head on our shoulder. Okay? This was all possible by the Almighty God. But the instrument in which the Almighty God used was the Chief Rabbi Levi Ben Levi to establish the Israelite Rabbinical Academy, which some of the men I just mentioned received their political awareness from. To be a political activist, you have to be in the forefront of your movement. We just heard Rabbi Shlomo mention that Chief Rabbi was in the forefront of the movement. And to stand committed to voice your opinion on matters that you feel need to be addressed. My first political awareness with the Chief Rabbi came one Unity Shabbat, where we gathered at Commandment Keepers, attending memorial service for the late Chief Rabbi W. Matthew. This is something that Rabbi Shlomo just mentioned, that the chief always acknowledged his leadership. Okay, so then another occasion we had Unity Shabbat at Beth Shalom. I can really say that this was my eye opener for a political movement in our community. I remember the Chief Rabbi led setting workshops in the auditorium of Beth Shalom. Rabbis and student rabbis, rabbinate, all working side by side, okay, to educate the people in housing, jobs, businesses. Then in 1978, all the rabbis gathered at the Harlem State Building to make their photo op and would forever seal them in history as true political activists. And we, rabbis of today, owe this legacy to our Chief Rabbi Levi Ben Levi, which we celebrate his birthday and his political awareness this morning. Never forget the bridge that brought you safely across the boundaries of your ignorance. Shabbat Shalom. Shalom. I thank everyone. I thank Rabbi Shlomo for letting me this opportunity.
I see you have some photographs in that folder.
Yes. This is a photo from my son Bar Mitzvah here at Beth Elohim. Yes. So it's wonderful that gather this pictures here.
Wow. Yes.
And it's memories.
Yes, indeed.
Well,
And you referred to a photograph of the New York Board of Rabbis standing in front of the Harlem State Office building. And I have that photograph, all wearing black.
matter of fact,
It's their unity, and that's in there, yeah. So, and this is front of the Harlem State Office building. Well, now as I